Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with WWE 2K24, starting up a brand new MyGM today, is where we will kick off a new season with new adventure, hopefully, as we're going to get going with Xavier Woods with the cheat code perk, allowing us to select a superstar from an opposing brand's roster. They'll stay with us permanently, so we're going to grab him for the blue brand. That gives us Birth of Legends, which will give us 6 random superstars on your roster. We'll have their popularity increased by 6. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and have 3 CPUs with Stephanie McMahon with Raw. We're also going to go with Eric Bischoff and WCW. And the last, but certainly not least, we're going to have Paul Heyman with Team Extreme out here with ECW. So this should be a fun one. Let's go ahead and get things going, as we will see. Let's go ahead and, for the sake of the series, I think it'll be fun to play AI difficulty at extreme. Game difficulty, extreme as well could be fun. Let's see, what's the difference there? Morale, threshold and stuff. Let's just do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. All right, let's make it have the max amount of money we could possibly have. All right, let's go ahead and make it have the maximum amount of money we could possibly have. Let's do shakeups on, draft pool on, auto draft. Ooh, let's not do that. I was thinking about doing that. Match unlocks default. Let's keep all of that as is. Default order, random order. Ooh, that could be fun. Turn order is randomized every week for player order. Interesting. So let's do random order. Let's just have some fun with it. Let's go crazy with it. Let's start this thing out and let's get into a brand new season. I'm glad to be back. Season 1, a new MyGM here on the game. Let's get to the draft. Let's get things going. So we should have a fun roster to look through. You got CM Punk here. So this is with all the DLC in the game. Very excited to see what we can, get it going with. So let's see. What do we really want to focus on first and foremost? So, I think the biggest thing I want to look at is going to be popularity. So we see a 65 Drew McIntyre, 62 Seth. Bianca's a 60. CM Punk's not quite as high as you would like to see, potentially, but I think for the sake of right now, let's go ahead with an 82 stamina, 62 popularity Seth Rollins. You really can't go wrong with that. He is a specialist. That may work out really well for us. Let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to go Kevin Owens. I'm going to go KO. Here's why. I'm looking at that with the fighter and the bruisers and all that stuff. This is gonna be interesting to look at. So let's see where everybody else goes right now. You got Ronda, KO, Bianca, Drew, and Rhea Ripley to get going to second round. We will be the second pick of the next to last pick. So we're gonna see if the guy I want is still available, and he is. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go CM Punk as a fighter. I can turn him heel, and that could be a fun feud immediately. So we're going to see what that does. Now, we got our first men's thing going. Again, let's look at the women's division right now. What do we have? I just need 2 stars for the women's division, really, and then I can bolster up everything else. So let's go look at a fighter, cruiser. Not a lot of good giants out there. So let's get somebody. I think Alexa Bliss might be a safe pick for us. So let's look at it like an Alexa Bliss cruiser. And then maybe I can get a good giant for her down the line. But I really want to find someone else. So Maurice just got taken. Nikki Cross. Okay. All right. Round 4. Here we go. Candice LeRae gone. Bailey about to be gone. No, let's see. Let's go ahead and find a specialist. Could be good. You get Bailey. She does cost a pretty penny. But I want somebody that's going to be a face. And I think if I get like a Zelina Vega, that could be a good bet for us. We could have a tag team for the women. A giant with Tamina or Nia Jax potentially. Go ahead and do Tamina. We'll go Nia. We could turn Alexa face. So there's 2 women for us to get started with the roster. Now we're going to focus back to the men's division. I'd like to have about 8 men, 6 women to start things out, preferably. So we have a fighter and a bruiser for the men division. We don't have any heels or any cruisers, bruisers, or cruisers or giants, excuse me. So we got Jimmy and Jay. May I grab both of these two and have that for the tag team division or even a feud down the line, even though they're both cruisers? Logan Paul's there. You got Robert Roode, Ivar, Damian Priest and company. We have $2.3 million as well. Let's go Jay. Gotta go main event Jay. Gotta get main event Jay out there. And let's see if Jimmy's still around. If Jimmy's still around, I may grab him. You know, even though it may not be the best bet for us long term. But it looks like right now he is. So Jay and Jimmy. Man, do I do it? Do I pull the trigger on that? It is a pretty penny. It cost us some money. But I'm trying to build out stars. I'm gonna do it. I'm getting Jimmy and Jay, the Usos together. Okay, now I need some giants, and a Braun Strowman Gunther combination sounds awesome to me. So let's get Gunther immediately. All right. So we got two cruisers, a bruiser, a fighter, and a giant, and a bruise. Two cruisers, a giant, a bruiser, and a fighter. All right, now I need another giant. Let's see if there's anybody else other than Braun down here that I could use. Veer Mahan, Josh Briggs. I'll go with Braun. We'll make that work. We'll make that work 100%. So we're doing our thing there. We have 4 men, 2 women. Still doing a good job there. And again, we're focusing so heavily on the men's division because they just have more titles. They have a tag title and then 2 main titles as well. And the women have 2 titles pretty much total. So now we need to get some more fighters and bruisers. So let's go ahead down the pipe here. Let's look at somebody like a Logan Paul could be a safe bet. A Finn Balor's not bad, but he costs so much money. I'm just not willing to do it right now. So let's go with somebody like maybe a Shinsuke. It's got 60 popularity. Let's go Shinsuke Nakamura. I like the pick. Now I need to find another bruiser though. So we need to find another bruiser next that's going to be able to combat that. So some good picks coming around. So let's look at bruisers. You got an Eric, Ridge Holland. Not a lot of bruisers. Joey Gacy. You got Brutus Creed. Uncle Howdy. Ooh, that sounds fun. Uncle Howdy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Uncle Howdy. We'll do that. So we have Shinsuke. We have Uncle Howdy. Need to go get a few more women for the roster as we're coming up here with a pick soon. Tiffany Stratton taking off the board. Ooh, boy. Robert Roode taking off the board there. Okay, so we have 8 men, 2 women. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to the women's division. Let's focus again. Let's just stick with the cruisers and the giants. It seems like it may be the easiest thing for us to do. So Zelina Vega. And then maybe I can find another giant that could work out for us fairly well. We don't have a ton. A lot of these people around money, you see they have 600, 300,000 now there. We have $400,000 remaining. Piper Niven or Jade Cargill. Let's go Jade Cargill. That could be a great pick for us. So now we have 4 women, 2 cruisers, 2 giants. And I think I'm just going to go with another cruiser and another giant. Or Isla Dawn, not a bad pick. Scarlett Beauregard. Where do we want to go here with this? Let's look at popularity. Liv Morgan's a cruiser. Let's just do Piper and Liv. I think that would be good. So we get Liv Morgan. That's going to be a good pick for us. And I think we'll get one more here. All right, so we have $119,000. That's it. So we need to go cheapo mode down here as much as we can. All right, so we're looking down here. I need somebody that's going to fit that bill. $119,000. I can't afford anybody else. So I think we're just going to hang on to the money we have and then try to find another free agent for the women's division. So let's just end draft now. So we have 8 men, 5 women on the roster. There you see it. I think it's a pretty decent roster. We're going to see what everybody else comes up with. So there's Raw, what you see they're working with. Not bad. ECW, decent roster. And WCW, they got one more pick in them. So they're going to get Ridge Holland in the 14th round. Now they're finalizing. I like the roster they developed. So there you see the rosters for season 1. I'm going to scroll down and look through. What do y'all think? Who do you think has the best overall roster? Who do you think has the worst? I think we have a pretty good spot there. I mean, we have 2 people in the 60s, as does ECW, WCW. So all of us do. Pretty good and balanced. Should be pretty fun to see what we can do. So again, we need to get things going, getting ready for Hell in a Cell, first pay-per-view, Triple H talking to us. We're going to say we're ready for this. So now we got to select our champions. Who's going to be the SmackDown World Champion? Who do I want to put it on out the gate? That's the big question. And I think it's going to be fun to put it on Punk. Put it on Punk immediately. Then we're going to go with a tag team. Let's do Jay and Braun. We're not going to do Jimmy and Jay yet together. I think we're going to do Jay and Braun. And then we'll put the IC title on. So we have those 2 getting after it here. The fighter here. Let's give the IC title to a heel, Shinsuke Nakamura. And we're going to go with that. The women's division, we're going to go ahead and put the women's championship on. Let's do Jade Cargill. Tag titles. Let's go ahead and do Alexa and Nia Jax. And that could potentially work out. So let's see. We need another heel is what the big thing was, right? So we're going to do that. I think it's going to work out for us. Let's finalize it. And here we go. Blinded. We just got a card. Select an opposing brand to start next week with 0 scouting points. So do not book your most popular giant in this week to get what card? Pre-match physio? Don't really care about that, to be honest. So looking at the cards, we have Birth of Legends. We have Cheat Code. We have Blinded. I want to look here at talent. See what's around and available. We don't have a ton of money. I'd like to find a female that is don't really care about the class. The class I do. I want it to be a giant. Let's see who's around. So for female, interesting. Good Danielle Wallace, Maya T. Kirk. I could try to build somebody like, okay, Raquel Rodriguez could work well. Cost 36,000. What can I get? Can I get you for 10 weeks for 63? I'll do that. So there we go. Now we got something going there. Let's go ahead and book it out. Let's start with the women's championship. Go Jade Cargill versus Jade is a face. I need a heel. So I need to go call out. Actually, roll change. Or is it roll change or is it? Yeah, it's roll change. We're going to turn Jade to heel. And we're going to see how that works for us. And then we're going to go ahead and do Jade. And I can't do Jade. So let's go ahead and do Shinsuke versus a bruiser. So let's go Shinsuke KO for the title. Straight up match, just nothing crazy about it. Main event's gonna be CM Punk. We need a bruiser. I need a turn though, so let's go ahead and. All right, we gotta change things up. So we need another role change. So I need to turn one of these people. I'm gonna turn Uncle Howdy, and I'm gonna go ahead and go opening match. Tag titles on the line here. Tag titles on the line. We're gonna go tag champs. There we go. Versus Gunther. And actually, I want Gunther to stay available, so I want it to be Jimmy and Gunther. That works. Throw the titles on the line. Let's do it. Then let's go for the women's division. Ooh, where do I want this to be though? Let's put it right after. Women's division will do a tag title match, Alexa and Nia. And we can do that against Raquel and Liv Morgan. That'll work well for us. And then main event, let's do Shinsuke versus KO. Throw the title on the line for that. And then I don't have enough talent to book out another thing here. So Okay. I may just have to not do tag teams for these. I can do Alexa versus Raquel, and I can do Naya versus Liv, or no, Naya versus Zelina. So we can do that. So let's do that, and then we'll do a call out promo spot for CM Punk. He's going to call out I guess Uncle Howdy, right? Yep. So we're gonna have CM Punk call out Howdy, and that sets that up. So we got it going. $29,000 booked for our first show for this episode. Let's go ahead and simulate all of it. Let's see what happens here. So we got Braun Strowman taking on and winning with his partner. They take on it. Okay, so they retain. There's the heel turn for Jade, Alexa, and Raquel. And Alexa gets the big dub, 2.5 stars. Howdy gets the heel turn. Nia Jax and Zelina. Again, not trying to do much here, just trying to get some popularity boost going, and that's a mediocre match. New rivalry, though, for singles. CM Punk with the call-out and Uncle Howdy. And main event, it's Shinsuke Nakamura KO for the IC title, and KO is the new champion. So a 3-star match. No feud develops there week 1. All right, so first match, first card, it went about as well as you would probably expect most of these to go. Nothing too crazy looking at some of the stuff for popularity. Got a couple good match reports to see here. Looking at Raw, they had a decent show. So we had good booking. Raw had good booking. Man, look at that. Akira Tozawa versus Karrion Kross for the US title. That's crazy. Good booking for WCW as well. And man, okay, so not too bad there. They got Dijak for the championship there in ECW. That's some fun stuff to see. But overall, decent stuff. Strowman and Uso are an incredible tag team. That's good knowledge. We gain 44,000 fans and we profit $28,000. So we'll take that. Good information there for us. 79,000 fans now. All right, so we have more fans. The ECW, they only had 40,000 this week. WCW at 41,000. And lastly, 45K Raw. They get the win this week. They got some good stuff there. So they are on top as it stands right now. Head to Milwaukee. What do we got here? All right, schedule a run-in, and we'll get a homecoming. A contracted superstar will be... Oh, we need that. We need to do a run-in. We need to absolutely do a run-in. So let's go ahead now. We don't have $100,000 to buy any of this stuff, so we're not going to. But I'm going to go do Birth of Legends and give 6 stars a +6 popularity out the chute. Now that we have kind of a starter roster up, we're going to do that. We're also going to make sure, let's go blinded and give Raw some blinded right now so they don't have scouting points this week. And we'll leave it at that. We're not going to choose cheat code yet. We'll wait on that. We're going to wait and be patient. I do want to find another for our roster. We have Punk, Shinsuke, Howdy, and KO. That's going to work for right now. I don't think we need to do too much more than that. I still do think we need a couple extra talent just to have for the time being, like enhancement talent, you know? Post Malone? Okay. You know we got to get Post. He's a specialist, dude. Okay. Can we just go ahead and just sign him full term, like the rest of the year? End of season, 14,000. Post Malone, welcome to the brand. We also got AJ Hawk. All right, we got to get AJ Hawk too. So Post Malone and AJ Hawk, signing them on. Good grief, this game. It's hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and book out some stuff. So let's start with KO. And who is he feuding with? We were trying to go KO and who was the champion I originally had him? So Bruiser, Fighter, Shinsuke. Title, I don't want a title match though. I want this to just be a tables match. Have some fun with it. Now I do want Punk and Howdy for the title. It is a rivalry already. Let's throw that in. Okay. Then I want to do a tag team match here for you two versus you two. No title on the line. And then another tag team. We're going to go you two versus... Okay, so they need a feud with who? Go... just for fun. We can go Jade and Liv, and then have a interference run in from Zelina. Ooh, wait, hold on. Let's try something here. I want to have a run in, so we have Jade there and Jade and shoot, we're running blank here. Jade and Zelina, just for fun. I mean, it may be terrible, but I'm trying to get the card here. I want Liv to run in and get after Jade Cargill. No title on the line here anyways. That's fine. All right, so let's go do a call out. Go ahead and get a call out going here. Let's do a self promo. Actually, you know what? Let's do a advert I guess we need to do a promo. Really, we need to try to get something going for these guys here. So let's just do promos. Post Malone's got a 5 on the mic. That's awesome. All right, there we go. Let's book it. Let's see how this works for us. So we got everybody on our card involved with the show, simulating the matches. Here we go. So not horrible. Okay. 3.5 star I'll take, or whatever that was. 3. Okay, but not bad for AJ Hawk there. Let's go ahead. Tag team action. No titles up here. The champs do win. 2.5 stars. That's not great. Post Malone, hey, +6 popularity. Excellent promo work. Okay, here we go. Tag team action now. And the champs win. We get a 2-star match. We got the running, whatever. It didn't do anything. Nothing for Raquel. Main event, title on the line. Punk the champ gets beat Uncle Howdy, the new champion, in a 3.5 star match. Wow, we have a new champ. All right, looking at the drama curve, we had a good booking this week. ECW looks like they're right there on it with us, but we had some good stuff there. We have our new champion, Uncle Howdy, gets a plus for that. Did we get everything we wanted accomplished here? I don't know. We'll have to see, but let's see. Good booking for Raw, as it looks like Bianca Belair is the champion there for the women's division. WCW also had good booking. Okay, Logan Paul going over in the main event there. And ECW has good booking with Sami Zayn, the new champion, now defeating Dijak. So some good stuff all around. We gained 46,000 fans, plus $31,000 in profit. 45,000 for Raw this week. So we beat Raw. Did not beat ECW. 52,000 for ECW, and WCW with 47,000. So a pretty good week. We get the homecoming perk. So now we can have a contracted superstar on our brand become a permanent superstar with that. And we are second behind Paul Heyman and ECW. So Atlanta, Georgia, we're 2 weeks away from our first pay-per-view. Stephanie McMahon's mad. You know what? You would do the same in our position, okay? You would do the same, all right? So if we rest our tag champs for the boys, we would get a Health Spa 3 card. That's actually pretty good stuff. So let's go ahead. And I want to go ahead and do I want to do homecoming yet? I don't think I want to do any of those yet. So I still think we need some more talent potentially here. Let's just search one more time. See if there's any new people that show up I like. Darius Butler, might as well. You might as well get all these guys in. $29,000. Come on over. Maybe terrible decisions, but it is what it is. All right, so let's see here. Let's go with a call out first. KO gonna call out Shinsuke. Trying to get that feud to go. Trying to get that feud to do something. So we're gonna rest. We're gonna go ahead and do a call out for the tag team call out. I'm sorry. I need a tag team call out. There we go. All right. So I need a tag. Nope. Other way around. I need you to call out them. Okay. There we go. All right, so we got that going. So let's get some stuff started here. We're going to rest those two. We're going to go ahead and get some action here. So I want to get some of these other people going. We need to start strong, though. Jade Cargill, Liv Morgan, title match. Throw it up. Let's go. And then I want to go main event. Uncle Howdy, CM Punk, title on the line. Let's go. Alexa Bliss, tag team action. Let's throw those titles up for grabs here. So Alexa Bliss will go right here, and yep, throw those titles up. And then let's see here. Let's try to get something going with Darius Butler. Let's make it a triple threat just for funsies. All right, Butler, Hawk, Malone. In a table triple threat. Good grief. And then Shinsuke, you're going to call out KO as well later. So let's go ahead and get that going. Doesn't cost us too much money. All right, so here we go. Started off, Jade Cargill. Will she retain? She does. She defeats Liv, starts the feud, 3.5 star. I'll take that. Got a time. Okay, so we finally get the feud to grow there. Women's tag titles up for grabs, and we still have champions retention. 2 stars, man. All right, so we got a promo right there. A little tag team call out. Nothing happened. Triple threat. This is gonna be terrible. AJ Hawk gets the win in a 1.5 star. Not a banger. All right, we grow the feud a little bit more. Main event though, title back up for grabs here, and CM Punk takes back the title in a 3.5 star matchup. We'll take it. Okay, looking at the drama curve, we had good booking this week. It wasn't the best, I would admit, but it was at least consistent-ish. I'm trying to get popularity growing for these 3, so I'm gonna have to find and be creative with getting feuds going with those guys. But some decent stuff there. Raw had good booking as well. Their lowest thing they had was a 2.5 star. Good booking from WCW, whose the lowest match was, it looks like just a 2.5. Not too bad. ECW had a 4-star main event, so really good stuff for them. So I don't expect to win the ratings. 50,000 from WCW. We had 43,000. Not what I want to see. Not great there. All right, so 43,000, 51,000 from ECW, and 54 for Raw. So we're last. But we did get the Health Spa 3 card, but we are now last place in terms of fandom. Paul Heyman's still leading right now for the Purple brand, and we are 1 week away now from our first pay-per-view. And we just got hit with This Is War. So those 3 people are not allowed to be booked this week in a match. Not great. Not great news for us there. So yeah, I know. Thank you. I know these people. Fair enough. Do your thing. Whatever. I am, however, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go cheat code. I'm going to go find somebody. I'm going to wait. I want to use it now, but I want to wait till that somebody builds a star and then I can go steal them, right? So we're going to be patient on that. If we ensure Jimmy cuts a promo this week, we get plus 15 popularity. Okay, so Jimmy, you got to cut a promo. Jimmy, promo, boom. So we got that. There we go. That's good. All right, so now we need to go KO Shinsuke, title on the line. Punk can't do anything this week, so let's go ahead and just do let's go ahead and go. Who else got? Okay, we can do tag team action. We can go tag team action, right? Tag team, can we not? Let's see. Gunther and Jay. I can't because he's already done something. Shoot. All right, we can do the women's division though, and we're gonna get this to go. We're gonna go Extreme Rules. It cost us some money, but we're gonna make that work. We're gonna make it work. All right. Punk. We just need to get that to progress, so we need to call out there. I need something to go with this, so let's go ahead and go Fatal Triple Threat. Darius, Gunther, and Jay. Just put them in a match, and then I'll have another triple threat here. That's going to be Braun, Post. That's it, actually. I can't do anything else, so. Not the best. Liv, you can call out Jade. I don't love it, but we had that impact us, so we got to make the best of a tricky spot, so. Here we go. IC title on the line. We need this match to be good. Shinsuke's your new IC champion, and a 4-star match grows the feud a little bit there. Got a little bit of popularity boost. Let's see if this turns into anything. Okay, Gunther gets the win. 2 stars. Does start a feud between Uso and Butler. Not exactly what I was wanting to see. Uncle Howdy, level 4 feud now there. Braun and Post Malone. And Braun, of course, gets the big win there. Dull. Dull. 1 star. Good Lord. All right, we grow the feud there. We need this to finally perform. Finally perform. And the champs retain 3.5 stars. Okay, that's better. That's at least better. So we had a good booking, but it wasn't great. It looks like every other brand had a pretty solid booking. So, I mean, decent stuff all around. Nobody had amazing booking, but I fear we're going to fall behind. So 45,000 for ECW, 44,000 for us. Man, oh man, 64,000. They did have a bonus that came from something else. So they must have used another special networking card because they got a huge boost. And Raw of 51,000. So WCW got to pull ahead, but we get another card, a To the Moon card. Still last place. Well, let's finish this up. Hell in a Cell. We just got hit by. Are you crapping in my cornflakes? What is going on? 3 champs or 3 superstars. Good Lord. Vetoed this week. We are getting hammered. Hammered. Well, let's do the To the Moon card. And let's go ahead and put it on somebody that we need to see grow. And that's probably going to be like a Post Malone. I want to get that guy to go. So we're going to put the plus 15 on him. And that really just hurt us. I'm going to go ahead and buy the concert hall or the Hell in the Cell for this week. Let's book it. I mean, we have no Punk. No Punk. No Braun, no KO. So what do? Y'all just crippled me. Where do I go from here? Can I go with a table match or something? We can do a tag action at least. Can I do something with who else got vetoed? So the tag, we can't do the tag champions. Can't do the main event. We can't do the IC title. Oh my God. All right. Well, we just got to make do with what we can do. Let's just do this. I want that to be that. Not a tables match. Let's go Extreme Rules. Let's go mid card here. I need something to work. All right. So we may have to get creative. Let's go Jay and Darius and a TLC. No TLC. Let's just go regular tables. Shinsuke. I don't know, man. I feel like some of these I need to like this is not going to work well. So I'm just going to do a fatal, like a triple threat here. Tables match. Shinsuke versus Jay versus Darius. And we'll throw the title on just because we have to get creative, right? Then let's go Jimmy versus Post versus Gunther, I guess. I don't know. And then we'll do a one-on-one here with Uncle Howdy and AJ Hawk and just call it good. And there's nothing else we can do. So that, I mean, that's really all we can do. We can't even do promos or anything. So we got crippled by some cards. Man, this extreme AI is going to kill us, I have a feeling. But let's get to our show and let's see if we can put on a decent show, making do with 3 champions having to sit out. So tag titles for the girls, and Alexa Bliss and Ajax retain. 3.5 star opener, and Zelina Vega's hurt now for 4 weeks. That's not good news. Don't expect this one to do anything. Triple threat, Jimmy gets the win. 2.5 stars. Mediocre. Don't expect this to do much with Darius in there, but Jay, your new champion, 3.5 star. That's not bad. Not bad, actually, for that. This one's going to do terrible. Yeah, 1.5 star. Main event time, though. We need this one to pop off. And we have a new champion, Liv Morgan. A 4-star match. She wins, your new women's champion here on SmackDown. So we had good booking. We had a strong finish with a 4-star, but ECW looks like they had a great show. So Raw with good booking through and through. WCW had good booking through and through. ECW has the only brand that had amazing booking. Nobody have had the money to do much else anywhere else. You're seeing here there's really nobody that was able to do call outs or anything really for the most part. But we'll see. ECW, 126,000 fans gained. Wow. WCW with 83,000. We got 101,000. I'll take that. That's not bad. We'll take it. We profited a little bit, 97,000 from Raw. So at the end of this first one, as we begin this new MyGM series, we're still last place. We're still hurting in the budget, but we're trying to compete on the toughest difficulty possible. As we build to next episode, we get ready to see what we can do. So let's end the trades, see if there's any offers. And there is an offer. Wow. Okay. Blair Davenport and Kurt Angle has 1 week remaining. I can make him a permanent star, can I not? Kurt Angle, Blair Davenport for AJ Hawk and Post Malone. $81,000 as well, but I'd get Kurt Angle. I think I take it. I think I take the deal. I think I take the deal, y'all. So we're going to take the deal. And we're going to... Oh, come on now. All right, I need to see if there's a way I can get Kurt to stay. Surely there is. I have that card, right? Does it not work for... I'm not going to give you all these things. You want a title shot, Jimmy? We'll see if we can make that work. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. Shake things up. We'll do this middle one. High class resolutions, 3,000 fans every time we use a specialist. So we need to look at some stuff. Cheat code, homecoming. All right, so I can keep Kurt. Let's go. Kurt Angle. Let's do it. Kurt Angle is signed, y'all. We have signed a legend. What is up? That is what I'm talking about. Stamina wise, we are okay for the most part. I am, however, going to look at stamina. Who's the worst right now with this? It's Shinsuke. I think right now I have to rest Shinsuke. I got or maybe Bliss more than anybody. I need to get her healthy, get her ready to roll. So we're in a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and also use cheat code on, I think, who's leading right now. It looks like it's primarily ECW. So let's go ahead and steal ECW's main person here. And see, that's the thing. I just don't like what I'm seeing from any of these brands. Like 71 is the best popularity there, and it's Sami Zayn. I could go WCW, go Tamina, or I could go to Raw and go Randy. So again, not anybody I'm just like thinking we need to grab. So we're going to wait, be patient. Ladies and gentlemen, though, we have gotten a legend. We have stolen the legend. We got that trade. We used our card. Kurt Angle is now part of SmackDown, and maybe just what we needed to save the blue brand here early in our new MyGM.